some public service announcement for Black women and Black girls, um, and anyone who cares for Black women and Black girls. And here's my trigger warning. I'm gonna be discussing, well, not in detail, but discussing topics that will be like emotionally triggering to people. Yeah. So something I've noticed. So this is where the public service announcement or PSA comes in is I've noticed that whenever it's election season in the US or primary season, there will always be some kind of like violence depicted on screen. It'll be like breaking news. And it would be like police camera footage, right? Or it'll be like what started the Black Lives Matter movement of bystanders taking video footage of a Black person getting killed by police or by other citizens, or like people who take on whatever cause and they feel like they can just kill people without any repercussions. So there would be a footage, it'll be shown in the news, and then of course the effect will be Black women will get triggered. Usually when you see, if you're a decent person with like who's not a psychopath, you're going to get triggered when you see violent images of people getting killed, right? And so there's a purpose for talking about things that are triggering. It's so that that the news is, like everything is about making money and power. And it's good to be aware that the reason why it's on the news is because it gets attention, it gets views, right? People are going to be like, oh, what's going on here? And then more views that come in means more money for the TV channels, more attention to whatever ads people want to put up, political or commercial. And when it comes to the election season in the USA, there's a lot of money that is required. Politicians would go on campaigns to raise money. So election season, fundraising. Why do they fundraise? They fundraise to hire people and for paying for ads on TV. The same TV that hosts 24-hour news. And how do you get people to tune in to to watch TV so that they could watch the ads is to search for police cam footage depicting the violent murder of Black people. It's unfortunate, but it makes a lot of money. And we're caught in this, it's not even a power struggle. It's like they're making so much money because of people dying and because it was recorded either, well, it's usually not just static pictures, it's moving picture, right? Videos get more views, more attention. Attention is currency, currency gets money. So it's like this cycle that unfortunately Black people are used in a negative way. People get triggered. I've seen a lot of videos of content creator, Black women who are content creators, who, you know, I don't like seeing anyone cry on screen, especially not Black women. And, you know, it's distressing whenever it comes on, stuff like that comes on the news. People, Black women content creators are going to make more content about how the US is racist and all that stuff. There's some good content about like some solutions, like moving abroad to escape the gun violence and all that stuff. But yeah, I felt the urge to put this PSA out there to take care of your mental health, take care of yourselves. For me, it's helpful to know that there's a reason why those images show up in our social media, on our screens, and that reason is lots of people make lots of money showing footages of Black people getting killed. That's the crux of it. And then as a result, Black people and Black women are going to feel hopeless, and there's going to be a lot of mental illness. Mental illness and stress. Stress leads to high blood pressure, you know, what else? All these other things, hormonal disorders, like PCOS, endometriosis, and other stress-related hormonal disorders, which affect girls and women. But yeah, just be aware of this. I'll keep this video up until, you know, more people watch it. I have more videos on my Patreon at patreon.com/Samri. There's different tiers. There's a few free posts. Here in the first tier, I discuss the currency of triggering Black women, where I have noticed how all kinds of groups in the world, including other Black women and of course other Black men, would get a lot of attention and money. They would build their careers on triggering Black women through music, and other entertainment, like Snoop Dogg, Tyler Perry, etc., etc. But it's not only individuals who get rich off of triggering Black women. It's also corporations. Like for this example of like police cam footage, it's TV channels, and then the this one, as far as like the video in the first tier, it discusses stock market, how the stock market, or different especially like clothing brands would put up racist ads in order to trigger Black women, and their stocks would increase in value. That's something that I've noticed. It'll be like their stocks prices are going down, and they would put up an ad at this point and it'll like shoot up. Unfortunately, it gets a lot of attention to trigger Black women, so that's what corporations do. Yeah, I hope this made sense. Please leave comments and be respectful, or I will take this video down, because I don't want this to be, like, I don't want trolls and people leaving mean comments and hurting Black women even more. So yeah, take care of yourselves. Breathe in, go outside, look at, the green environment. And if you are religious, you can pray to God. If you're not religious, meditate. You have power over how you react to the world. What I would recommend actually is to turn off the TV, okay? I stopped watching TV in 2004. And I have survived since then for 20 years without watching TV or cable or whatever. What I do is I watch streaming services. I go on YouTube. It's very like I watch Korean drama, Chinese drama, all that stuff that has nothing to do with US drama. Like I don't like tuning into US politics and all that stuff. It's really stressful. It's not the best for our mental health. So yeah, turn off TV/cable. It'll take quite a bit to get used to not being like on following the news 24/7, because it has an addictive quality to it. They would give you a little bit of positive news and then give you a lot of negative news, which is addictive. Then you'll keep going back and forth. And yeah, in any case, you can just cut off the source of stress at the root. And you also save money. Cable costs a lot of money. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Bye.